A full house today at Lincoln Financial Field. Thanks for joining us. Well, we've had quite a year so far with some incredible individual performances, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the 49ers square off against the Eagles. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Sproles, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Nugent is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is fielded by Sproles. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Good shoot. Run, Dan.
Taylor is the deep back. Crosses it left. Avery gets right in there and brings him down.
Sometimes these outside runs take a little too long to develop, giving the defense a chance to make a play for a loss.
Second and long.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves. Keep it up.
Taylor, the deep man. With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. With the throw, almost intercepted. Randall had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Third and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Nothing.
Roethlisberger back in the shotgun. Throwing. Manning is there on the stop. He makes the catch, but they tackle him right away, so they'll be looking at fourth down right now.
That's good defense. They didn't need to try anything fancy there. Just get him to the ground so he couldn't pick up the first down.
Higgins back to return. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 39-yard line.
Good matchup today. One of the best quarterbacks in the league taking on one of the toughest defenses. Now, defensively here, John, what do you think they're thinking?
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down those short slant routes and deep outside corners first. Force your offense to throw short and over the middle. Let your big hitters make those wide receivers think twice.
A little misdirection. Fisher created problems in the backfield on that. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
13. Ball on the 35-yard line.
From the start. There we go. Not today. Let's go.
Looking upfield. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Quick to the wide receiver. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
We're coming to rock. Play football.
They'll go from the I formation. Swift sends a man in motion.
Come on. Clear.
Looking to run it here. He loses it. The Eagles get it. A great job by the defense to strip the ball. And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge this ball.
I think that's the right thing to do.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Parker, the deep man.
Let's go.
With a counter play. Bullwell is there on the stop. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. They'll go with a play fake. This pass is incomplete. Smith was the intended receiver on that play. Colquitt will do his best to get this one inside their 5. And he signals for the fair catch. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
They soft, man.
The backs are lined up in an I. On the ground. Great fake. Steps up. Closing in.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get pressure on the quarterback. If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away, hold it, or pull it down quickly, or the pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Watch the back. Watch screen. Do something. Keep moving.
Little misdirection. Curse is there on the stop.
On the carry.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
So a gain of about 1. Ball on their own 4.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
Get it up. Here we come. Bring it up.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. They're going to spot this one at the 4-yard line. The ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Higgins is back to receive this kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. He hands it off. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. Parker rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Will. Let's run, man.
Only one man in the backfield. Swift with a man in motion.
Let's do our thing. Hold the look.
Here comes the blitz. Pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete. An errant pass that time.
Third and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. Now let's get to Watch it.
Dropping back. Throws it. Jumps up and he has it. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, And they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Keep the throttle down.
Here they come. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. James had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Swift sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Uses the pump. Throws it. And he makes no, he can't hold it in.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Third and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical. Let's go now.
Throwing. And he hits his target. Fuller comes up to make the play. And the 9-yard line. Black makes his second catch for a first down on this drive. Nine yards, they'll be in the end zone. Parker, the lone back. With a counter play. Buchanan is there on the stop at the 7. Parker runs it for about 3 on the counter play. It's second and goal at the 7-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Swift with a man in motion. Under pressure for the end zone. Nearly intercepted. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
One person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
It's third and goal at the 7.
Here we go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. James drags the ball carrier down behind the line. So on the third attempt from inside the 10, the pass is complete, but they can't get it in.
It's just not good to fail when you get that close. It gives the defense something to get hyped up about. And you don't want this defense any more hyped up than they usually are.
Mike Nugent will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. Veteran kicks it through.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Nugent looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is handled by Sproles. Of course, they're 3 and out on the offense's last possession. Ball on their own 20.
First and 10.
Taylor, the deep man. Roethlisberger with a man in motion.
Blue down, blue down.
To carry it, Peterson comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Roethlisberger using split backs. Steps up into the pocket. Throwing. Almost picked off.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
Third and 9. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. The defender got in between the ball and the receiver again. Number 3 comes into the game for the punt. Higgins into return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 40-yard line. The 49ers will start the drive at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Parker, the lone back. To carry it. Schweiger comes up to make the play. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 50-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Heaving it over the middle. What a catch. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The extra point attempt is good.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
Nugent will be kicking off.
Up for the kickoff. Sproles.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Sproles. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Taylor, the lone setback.
Yeah, you see me.
Hand it off. Huff is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. Taylor kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
We turning it up.
It's the toss to the left. The 40. Midfield. Huff is there on the stop at the 39. What a beautiful run by Taylor.
You know, I saw it in practice, and then I saw it in film, and you see it right here. He's as good as everybody says. This guy is a real deal.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Get it up. Hold the look.
Has jumped out to an early lead as the first quarter comes to a close with the score San Francisco 10, Philadelphia 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
We coming to wreck. I'm coming through, baby.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Strong right.
Closing in. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Watch the ball.
Drops back
Watch the snap down.
with the pass. Drop was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
Higgins sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Defense. Good shoot.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. What was the one they were trying to get the ball to? Number 35 with the coverage.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Do something. We like the proper rules.
Drops back
Here we go, baby.
with the pass. He just can't find a way to bring that one in.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
On the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Swift out of the gun. Pump fakes. Rolling out to his right. Looking for something long. And he can't find a way to keep possession. Terrible way to end that drive, John.
When you put the ball right on the money, you expect it to be caught. When you put it on the money on third down and it's dropped, sometimes that's like a dagger.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. From the 46. Sproles doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 44-yard line. So we have first and 10 here.
44-yard line. First and 10.
Lucky. I can do it, man. Watch the play.
He gets the carry. They'll go with a play fake. With the pass, it's broken up.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 38.
This
First
one
down.
goes against the defender.
Both the offensive and the defensive player have a right to go for the ball there. But it looks as though the defender just decided to tackle the receiver rather than playing the pass.
Overswing right. Knock him out. Watch out. No more, fellas. Here we go. Watch the snap down. Get it. From the start.
Hand it off to the back. Tillman comes up to make the play at the 25.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 3. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Taylor is the deep back, looking to run it here. This one will be spotted at the 19, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Gain of 6 on the play. To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
They've driven it into the red zone and need to come up with some type of score here. With the counter play, Banks comes up to make the play at at the 20. Taylor is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. Through the uprights and good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Dramatica is just about ready to kick this one away.
Back to return.
This one is fielded by Higgins. Very questionable decision coming out of the end zone on that one.
And his blockers didn't give him much help either.
Inside their own 20.
At the 13-yard line. First and 10.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
They'll go from the I
Here we go,
formation.
baby.
Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. Hits his fullback in the open field. Schweiger is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. And a flag is down on that play. His face mask
Got an
may have
inadvertent
been
face mask
pulled.
on the defense. Number 30.
They called it
First down.
inadvertent.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Here we go. Hey,
Parker in the backfield. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing. Pass caught by the fullback.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
10-yard gain that time.
Second and inches. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Swift scans the defense from the gun. Drops back. Gets the pass off. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 49. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone and the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Boulware is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Second and 3 coming up here.
On the 43-yard line.
yeah, you see me. Keep the back. Let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Temple.
Receives the handoff. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Defense.
It's a blitz. Gets the pass off, and he drops the pass.
You got to wonder what happened. It looked like a pretty good throw, but it bounced right off his hand. One thing's for sure, you don't often get that wide open.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Let's go.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Check it. Watch your man. They ain't got nothing. Get it, son. Hey, watch that screen.
The rush gets him from behind.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 23 to convert.
What's the hard count? Deuce it, deuce it.
The Eagles come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. with the throw. And he just can't hang on. He just dropped his fourth pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Colquitt is ready to punt this one away. Sproles is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets rid of it. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got. One more, fella. One screen.
On the ground. Great fake. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Manning with the stop at the 38. And it's good for a first down. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. Ricky Manning is the man to bring him down. That's his third tackle.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Play football. I can do it, baby.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Play hard and fast.
Throws it. Drops the interception. Philadelphia has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Higgins looks like he's ready for the return. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line. They'll take over at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
The Eagles come out on a 4-3.
Back it up, baby.
They'll pass on first down. Throwing. The wide receiver has it. The 40. The receiver breaks free. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, 49ers.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running, and they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Nugent in to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Sproles.
Kickoff return 16 yards.
The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive. Ball on their own 16.
Will start the drive at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10.
The backs are lined up in an I. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. On the carry. Can't bring him down. And he just got level.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Get it up. Here I go. Hey, watch that screen. Watch your name. Here I go. Turn it up now. Watch your eyes.
Hand it off. The 30. The 40. Midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. Breaks free. The 10. And they're in. Touchdown. Eagle. An incredible run to get him into the end zone. Gramatica comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
The offense kept taking and taking, and the defense kept giving and giving until they finally got the touchdown.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Higgins back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Higgins. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Throwing. The defense has it. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the score. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Martin Gramatica comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The extra point attempt is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interceptions. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball, and many times they come back and make an outstanding play.
Gramatica is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by Higgins. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return.
The defense doesn't want to play too soft underneath, because this guy might throw to his back out in the flat. If they want to keep this thing going into halftime, they have to be aware of things like that.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hold the look. Be careful. Go make a play. Here we go, baby.
Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
I don't think that guy could hit the water if he fell out of the boat. The defense needs to force him to throw underneath by using different coverages so they can't get big chunks of yardage in 1 or 2 plays.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. They're blitzing. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Contrary was the intended receiver on that play.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Swift scans the defense from the gun. With the pass, now he looks for blockers. Buchanan stops him short of the marker. He gets the pass to his receiver, who will come up just short of the first down.
Never sure why a quarterback chooses that pass instead of one deeper downfield on that 3rd down situation.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Chances are they'll throw on this first down play as they try to break the tie before the half. First and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
Pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. Franks didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on their own 44.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Keep it up. Hey, stretch. Keep the throttle down.
Roethlisberger will work out of the shotgun. He'll keep it. Banks is there for the tackle at the 49.
Not today. Keep moving.
He'll pass on first down. Fires this one deep. Manning comes up to make the play.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Deuce it. Stay close now.
At halftime, Philadelphia 17, San Francisco 17.
We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Grammatica will be kicking off.
To start the second half. Higgins back to return.
This one is taken by Higgins.
They'll start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Watch it play. Get it started. Don't stop that motor.
Hand it off to the back. Bullwick is there for the tackle at the 26.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
6-yard gain. And second down
Ball
and 4 to go.
26-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
All right, let's go. Strong right.
Hand off to the tailback. Spins away from the tackle. Stuart Schweiger stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point.
Give me some, give me some. There we go, D. Play hard and fast, baby. It's on.
Smith moves in motion.
Watch the play.
He gets the carry. Howard is there for the tackle at the 38. Parker busted through for a few tough yards. It's second down and 5 to go.
On the 38-yard line.
Lucky. Let's go, let's go.
The Eagles come out in a nickel
All
package.
day, baby, come on.
Under pressure, throwing, and it's caught. Number 35 is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Swift with a 3-yard completion. That'll bring up third down. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
From the start.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. Picked off. It's intercepted. What a play by the veteran.
Yeah, this is one guy who has a pretty impressive list of big plays that he's made over the years.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 36-yard line. Taylor, the deep man.
Yeah, you see that.
Handoff on the draw. This one will be spotted at the 34. So that tackle now gives him 4.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
1-yard gain on that play. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
What screen? You gotta have it, D.
Closing in with the throw. Right on target to the wide receivers. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
First down.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Don't stop that motor.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Manning is there on the stop at the 8.
He's got everything you look for in a running back. Move, speed, power. I'll tell you, this guy's a complete package.
8 is the magic number right now.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Not today. All right, let's go. Bring it on.
With the pass, he finds his man. Peterson is there for the tackle at the 4-yard line. The defense dropped everybody back, but he was able to find some space and make the catch for the first down.
That was a good read off the line by the receiver. Recognized his own coverage, made a slight adjustment to his route. The quarterback knew where he would be, made a good throw, and they converted for a first down.
Setting up play action. Dives, touchdown. Ben Roethlisberger showed his ability to scramble with that touchdown run.
A lot of times when a team is this close to scoring, they'll call a bootleg to get the quarterback moving. Then he has the option, if they drop off, to just run it in.
Dramatica comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. You capitalize on good field position, get it into the end zone.
Yeah, you got to convert opportunities like that into touchdowns. And that time, they did it with authority.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Higgins back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Higgins. Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
So we gonna take it. Don't make a play.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Hutchinson was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Only one man back. Swift with a man in motion. Throws it. Almost picked off. Black was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Schweiger had the coverage on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Oh, this is
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Pressure.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
Sproles sets up to run back the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 47-yard line.
Ball right around
Start the
midfield.
drive at the 47-yard line. First and 10.
I can do it, baby. Get it started. Let's go, let's go. Watch your man.
Here comes the blitz. There he goes, and he slides down to avoid the hit. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Witten goes in motion.
Knock him out. You gotta believe it. It's our game.
Little misdirection. Has room. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5, and he gets in there. Touchdown.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackler.
The extra point attempt is good.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Grammatical comes in to kick off.
Higgins back to
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by Higgins. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go, 1D. Good shoot. Watch the hard count.
Cross play to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Second and 14. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Temple. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Stepping up with all day to throw. Fires this one deep. Incomplete pass.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Black was the intended receiver on that play. As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Let's go now. Here we come, son.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Dropping back, under pressure, gets rid of it, gets his hand on it.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 49-yard line.
Ball at midfield.
At the 49-yard line. First and 10.
The backs are lined up in an I. Setting up play action. Roethlisberger dives ahead. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
Second and 4 coming up here.
46-yard line.
The 49ers come out in the quarter defense. Receives the handoff. Pressure coming.
The safeties are pretty good coverage guys out there, and that gives them ability to blitz from the outside. A lot of time the corner will come in unblocked, really causing some problems for the offense.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
Let's go. Hey, watch the ball.
The Eagles line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Gibbons was his intended target. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. From the 14-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
So they have first and 10 here.
17-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Cotchery was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's run, man.
Out of the I formation.
Defense, get ready.
Here they come. Stepping up.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunity.
They're looking now at third and long after the sack.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Good defense and 3 and out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. And And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 50-yard line. The
Ball at
Eagles
midfield.
will start the drive at the 50-yard line. First and 10.
Taylor is the deep back.
Blue down.
On the delay. Avery is there for the tackle. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Watch out for them long balls. Watch each other back.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers.
Come on. Keep moving. They ain't got nothing.
Here they come with the throw. Jumps and gets it. Ricky Manning stopping there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. Donald Driver bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
37-yard line.
Hold the look.
Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Banks comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. Taylor runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
On the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 32-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Hey, look the
Witten,
move, look
the
the
motion
slot.
man.
Hey, let's go.
Cross play to the right. Tillman is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line. Taylor is able to get a yard or 2 on the toss. The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this 3rd down play.
Be careful. Here it comes.
7 defensive backs are on this one. Fakes the handoff. He can't escape.
Brian Dawkins is a very sure tackle. He's also a good blitzer.
At the end of 3, the score is 31-17. Eagles.
31. The 49ers, 17.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. Dramatica needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. The kick is long enough and good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Nice distance. From the 1.
They need one quick score and then some more.
Ball on their own 23.
Start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Out of the I formation. Closing in with the throw. He couldn't control it.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. So we gonna take it.
Parker, the lone setback. Drops back, throwing it away. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Dropping back, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Dodger can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up fourth down. Sproles gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 32.
38-yard punt, return for a gain of 4 yards.
So they have first and 10 here.
At the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Come on. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby.
No pass on first down. Deep throw. He made the catch. Manning is there for the tackle at the 31. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
First and 10.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
You can't stop me. Will. Play it.
The Eagles come out in the bunch formation. They'll spot this one at the 19-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
They have a big lead. And they're on the move again inside the 20. Taylor manages a yard or 2 on the delay play. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Go forward. Let's do our thing.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Pressure, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
It's first and goal at the 7.
Get it. Yeah, it's on. Defense, get ready.
Ben Roethlisberger gets slammed to the turf. Another one. That makes 4 times they've brought him down. It's second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's go.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
It's third and goal at the 7.
Get me going. We turning it up.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Almost intercepted. Got away with that bad throw on third down, John.
The defender did a great job of breaking up the touchdown. But still, he should have had himself a pick.
So this should be an easy 3. The kick is good. They're up by 20 now, following the field goal. Martin Gramatic in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Higgins. The 49ers have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. Running with purpose. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 27. Parker running hard, going right through the arm tackles.
Second and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Under pressure. The defense relentless. They've taken the quarterback down 4 times. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The Eagles come out on a dime package. With the pass, Stuart Schweiger picks it off. The 30. Not a wise decision to throw that ball. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this. So after the interception now, it's first and 10.
I can do it, baby.
They line up in the I formation.
Let's turn it up, D. Hey!
With a counter play. Banks is there for the tackle at the 20-yard line. Taylor takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Steps up to the end zone. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
The only thing he wants now is to get another chance. Coach might even want to go to him in the next play.
Witten was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 7. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch the snap down. Play football.
Nickelback in this time.
Let's go. Be careful. Come on.
With a counter play. The back breaks free. The 10. Huff comes up to make the play.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
6 yards to go for a touchdown.
Hey, watch the screen. You gotta have it.
Taylor is the deep back. Trying to give it to the halfback. Banks is there for the tackle at the 5. The first and goal, they can't get into the end zone. Five more yards to get it into the end zone.
Let's go, D. Let's go. There we go, D. From the start. Don't stop that motor.
The blitz is on. Brings it down, looking to run. Touchdown, Eagles. Ben Roethlisberger was thinking only about the end zone once he decided to run.
I'll tell you, it's tough enough defending the goal line, but when the quarterback is also a threat, sometimes it's just too much to stop.
Dramatica comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Eagles pour it on with another score.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Higgins back deep to return.
Good distance. This one is handled by Higgins.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your man. Hey, watch the boot.
Parker, the lone setback.
We're talking about Green.
Rolling out to his right. Pressure coming. Launches this one to the left. And he goes out at midfield.
Perfect execution to get this first down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chain, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Get my cut back. Here we go. Watch your eyes. Left. Yeah, you see me.
Smith goes in motion.
Let's go. All on us, y'all. Be careful. Hey, watch the ball.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Parker was his intended target.
Parker, the intended receiver on the play.
Two-minute warning coming
Ball
up.
on the 50-yard line.
We like a pack of wolves. Do something.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Throws this one away.
He does an excellent job of avoiding the sack. Look at this. He steps away from the pressure, and then he lets it go. Now, it's an incompletion and not a loss of yardage. That's a smart decision.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Gotta keep our poise. Watching the knee.
Closing in. Going deep. Drops the interception. He just dropped his fourth pass.
Higgins, the intended receiver on the play.
Colquitt comes into the game for the punt. Sproles lines up deep for the punt return. And he chooses not to return this one. How about that one? Perfectly placed. What a beauty. They're going to mark that out at the 2-yard line.
And I look for the defense to bring some heat here on first down, to hopefully force a turnover or get him in the end zone for a safety.
First
Almost
and 10.
at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 1-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll go with a play fake. There he goes. Chubb is there for the tackle. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Two minutes to go.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Stay both now. Get it on. Let's go.
Taylor, the deep man. Nice play fake. Steps up. Pressure on the run. Gets his hand on it.
I really like this defense. They're very disciplined, whether it's keeping containment on running plays or following their receiver all the way down the field in pass coverage.
Bates was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Watch screen. No more, fella.
The 49ers come out in the quarter defense.
Keep it in front of you. Left. Don't be fooled now. Watch your man.
With a counter play. Kearney comes up to make the play. At the 8. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is the luxury of being ahead.
Number 3 is ready to punt this one away. Higgins back to return. And he waves for the fair catch.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. And I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The
1st and 10.
will start the drive at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's showtime, baby. Understand.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. It's batted away. He just dropped his 4th pass.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
All on us, y'all. You can't stop me.
Only one man in the backfield.
Hey, squad. Hey, let's go one deep.
Gives this one a ride to the left. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. Perfect throw against single coverage. Touchdown. Nugent comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The 49ers need a few breaks if they even want to think about the comeback.
A few breaks and then some. Might be a little late in the game to think about the comeback now.
Not enough time to try to get the ball back, so the onside kick is the call. Here's the onside kick from the 36-yard line. The 49ers face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 36. Ball on their own 36.
36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay at home. We're coming to rep. Hey, let's go. Let's go, baby.
Under pressure, throwing. Swatted away at the line.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
They ain't got nothing. Watch your eyes. You gotta have it, D. Here we go. Watch the snap down.
Gets the pass off. Look for the wide receiver. Schweiger is there for the tackle at the 41. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle.
All day, baby. Come on. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Pressure coming with the pass. Nearly intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So we gonna take it.
Parker, the lone back. Throwing. The 30. James is there on the stop at the 22-yard line. He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, you see me? Knock him out. What's the hard count? Let's go, B, let's go. Play it, play it.
It's a blitz. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the passes.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Go, one. All right, now. Campbell.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. Drops back with the throw, and he dropped it.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big game. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
With the pass, He hits his receiver. The 10. Touchdown, 49ers.
San Francisco.
A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score. Nugent comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The 49ers have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
They don't have time to kick it away and go on defense, so they're going for the onside kick. Here it is. Philadelphia recovers the onside kick. The Eagles will start this drive from the 37-yard line. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
One back. It's showtime, baby. Watch the line.
Looking to run it here. Tillman comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, he just kind of moved out of the way. You know, some runners have a sense that tells them what to do with their arms, and he uses his arms very well.
Let's go. Hey, let's go one deep. All day, baby. Come on. Come on. Lefty, lefty. One more, fella. Good shoot.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. San Francisco pulls a timeout. They have none remaining.
Keep the throttle down. Hey, watch the screen. I'm coming through, baby. Hey, watch the ball. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's dictate. You got it, D. Keep moving.
He'll just take a knee.
It's scared. Watch screen. Knock him out. Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical. It's showtime, baby. Watch in. Tampa. Oh, this is too tough for me. Bring it. Yeah, go. What you got for me? They ain't got enough. We're coming to red.
Two offenses doing good jobs today, but in this one proved to be 2 touchdowns better.
44. San Francisco, 31.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.